Hello everyone. Here we are again with another FreeCAD tutorial. This time, we're going to explore the Polyline tool from the Sketcher workbench. We've already created a new document, and now what we're going to do is create a sketch, okay? We'll create it on the XY plane. There we go. The tool we're interested in is this one here. Let's quickly review how this tool works. What it does first is allow us to create geometries one after another, for example, straight line segments like the ones we're drawing here. If I right-click, that ends the command. But I can also create a closed polygon by simply bringing the cursor back to the starting point. See how it closes automatically, okay? That's not all you can do, though. Let's erase this. You can also create circular arcs and other constrained segments relative to the previous geometry. Let's start over here. Create the polyline. First point anywhere. Second point as well, no constraints yet. And then on the third point, we can start applying constraints. The key used to apply these constraints is the M key. If I press M once, it creates a segment normal, perpendicular to the previous geometry. For example, here it's free, and if I press M, it creates a normal segment. Pressing M twice creates a segment tangent to the previous geometry. Let's try it here. Now pressing M 3 times, it creates an arc tangent to the previous geometry. Watch how the radius of the arc increases as I move the end point away. Using the cursor, I choose the current end position relative to the previous point. Okay, let's say it's around here. Notice that we can make it tangent. Just by moving the cursor, we can choose which side the arc goes, left or right. Suppose we arrive here. And from now on, it will automatically create a straight segment that is tangent to the arc. So let's say we want it like this, but we could also use M again to get a normal segment instead. Press M once. Normal. Press M again, it becomes free again. And here we start again, M for a tangent arc, M for a normal arc to the right, M again for a normal arc to the left. Got it? Alright, with that we're almost done. I'll finish up here. Let's say here. So I come over here, then here, and then here. Let's close it off here, okay? There we go, and that closes it. But there's more to this tool. Another useful feature involves using the Control key while drawing arcs. Let me go back here and draw a couple of segments. Now I'm going to create an arc. If I press M 3 times, 1, 2, 3, I create an arc. But I can also adjust the angle manually as I move the cursor along the circle being drawn. However, this isn't very precise. So here's the trick: while holding down the Control key, the angle changes in increments of 45 degrees. Watch, it jumps to 45 degrees, then 90 degrees, and so on. Let's set it at 90 degrees, for example. And notice that constraint is applied automatically. This works for any arc, whether it's tangent or normal, it doesn't matter. Press M, M, M again, and watch how moving the endpoints adjusts the radius. And if I hold Control, I can precisely adjust the angle. Let's place it here, for instance. Perfect. Now, check this out, here's another cool thing, when there are existing geometries. Let's place two elements here, a straight line segment and a circular arc. Let's position them not aligned with the axis. Like here and here. Now, again, I'll use the Polyline tool, but this time taking advantage of the coincidence constraint with existing endpoints. Come here. Now, look, this first segment is free, but if I press M, it changes mode, and it behaves as if I had just started drawing a polyline. M once, normal segment. M twice, parallel segment. Arc tangent to the previous element. Arc normal to the previous one, on the right. Arc normal to the previous one, on the left. I think that's really interesting. Especially with arcs. Remember how when you draw an arc, the next segment you create will be tangent to it automatically. And with that, I think we've covered most of the features of this tool. I invite you to practice because this can be extremely useful for speeding up your design workflow. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit like, share it, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Greetings, and see you in the next video. Bye.